The playoffs return once again today. Welcome back, everybody, to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers Madden 20 franchise rebuild series. We've once again made it to the postseason with quarterback TYRUS Sparks. He has never missed the postseason. He doesn't know what it's like for week 17 to be the end. However, we have not yet won a Super Bowl in the series. We've come so close. 0-2 in the big game. We've played in 3 conference championships. Well, is this the year we push through and finally get our first ring of the series? TYRUS Sparks put together another very good season on a team that I think is much better than last year's version of the Bucs. Last year, I decided to make a lot of changes, and now a lot of those players are already getting much better. Players like Kevon DeVoe that have become superstars and have gone up like 10 overall points. We then bring in SYLVESTER, who barely missed out on Rookie of the Year, but I'm assuming he made it to the Pro Bowl given he has 2 more skill points, and sure enough, we get about 10,000 experience for him for that Pro Bowl appearance. He is ready to make an impact. We'll go 1 speed rusher, 1 run stopper. Oh, that didn't give us any speed rushing. No finesse moves or anything. Let's try it again. And that'll work for me. I did see a tip in the comments last episode that my abilities aren't actually turning on because I haven't generated best lineup. Well, I generated best lineup before resetting this depth chart, so I hope that it works. That'd be nice. I don't even know if abilities are ever on because we don't have as many HUD elements when we watch in slow sim, and our best players still make great plays anyway, so I've hardly noticed. We have some upgrading to do though. I'm excited about it. Jerome Page, run support. I don't want to see Kamara take over a game. I'd love to see if we can get a couple forced fumbles out there. Hit power goes up for Page. It's now sitting at 78, which isn't all that high. The tackles keep getting better. Max Heenan, Sylvester Clark. And they have a matchup today against Tremaine Sullivan, the ex-Buccaneer. Angel Copeland is back for the postseason. He'll now be on the field for the same time as Adonis Askew for the first time in over a season. Well over a season. I've been waiting for this for a long time. Antonio Tandy has gone up to the 4th cornerback on the depth chart. I think he's better than Nick Nelson right now, and he gets a nice solid boost here across the board. And finally, Steven Stevens. Not sure if we'll really see him much today, but if he's on the field, he's a big play waiting to happen. Deep route running, medium route running. He finished the season strong. We know this team, but let's see what our offensive coordinator has to say. They have totally shut down opposing running backs this season. A lot of teams didn't even try to run the ball against them. What can we take advantage of? They've built a pretty solid roster from top to bottom. Are they missing any players? Deron Gilbert, right outside linebacker. All right. Sure enough, their run defense was very good. Second best in the league behind ours. 1,276 rush yards allowed. We also had a pretty decent pass defense at the same time while leading. Oh, we didn't lead the league in sacks. Thought we might have with 41, but nope. How about those interceptions though? 16 for the defense. It was a very fun year. We haven't played a game against the Saints in a while where we've actually watched it. We blew them out twice this season. And now we'll try for the trifecta and move on to the conference championship. But before we get to that game, I have to at least check out what happened on Wild Card Weekend. I forgot about that last episode to show you who is still alive in the playoffs. We had New Orleans defeat Detroit 14-0. Carolina over San Francisco. That does concern me. I was hoping to not have to see this team again. Cam played pretty well. Basically, if Cam plays well, this team is really an issue. If Cam's missing throws because of his 74 overall, then it becomes a much easier game. I just would rather not see him again this season. They'll be taking on the Eagles. Winner moves on to face the winner of our game. Here are all the superstars and X Factors in this matchup. When these two teams take the field, there are so many star players throughout both sides of the football. Let's see what's in store, everybody. I tried to make a signing, by the way, but apparently there was a visual bug, and when I signed somebody, it said that my roster had exceeded the limit, so I had to cut that player. So I didn't actually have to end up signing anybody today. It's been one heck of a season, everybody. This might have been my favorite regular season of the entire series. There were so many good games and just so many players making big plays, like Jerome Page's interception, Denzel Denard, and his big touchdown he had on that one game, Chris Godwin's game winner. There were some really fun moments, but I'm not ready for this season to be over. We need 3 wins, and the journey begins now. Defense out for the Bucs, and Jacoby Brissett's going to start this with a handoff to Alvin Kamara. That picks up 4. The Bills were able to win their game. They are moving on, as are the Houston Texans. Another handoff, and a big opening for Kamara against the #1 rush defense. He has 15 yards on his first 2 carries. Philadelphia has defeated Carolina. They are moving on to the NFC title game, and it's a monster start for Alvin Kamara. Now it's a run of 20 yards. Rush defense hasn't looked like this since a year ago when we were in the process of fixing this defense. Saints at the 39 of Tampa. And how about a play action off of all that running success? Brissett downfield and punched away by Sean Murphy-Bunting. Back to the ground. Nice wrap up. One player who's consistently made plays in the running game this year is Will Tate. He's a really good tackler. Now we have him backed up. 3rd and 13. Brissett dumps it to Kamara, who's covered by Devin White. And now it's decision time. Do you really kick the field goal from here on the opening drive? Not sure the win situation. The Saints try and miss a 57-yard field goal. And it's time to get to work with TYRUS Sparks. Starting at around midfield, 1st and 10. Here comes Garrison Wade in motion. We start with a throw. It is caught by Adonis Askew for 2 yards. I'm really excited, though, for us to go 2 back. Not I formation. I want to see that split backfield with Copeland and Askew. Handoff now, up the middle, and Askew met at the 45. We have some 3 tight end here when we go 3rd and short. Could be a throw, but it's not. And powering forward, Adonis Askew, first down. I think it's a lot easier in Madden to have success with fast running backs who have a little bit of power. As we go up the seam, let's go O.J. Howard. But back to my point. You have fast, elusive backs who have a little bit of power, and then you have bigger, powerful backs who have a little bit of elusiveness. I feel those elusive backs that give you a little power are significantly better in this game. Adonis Askew being my prime example. 1st and 10 now from inside the 20. A run to the right. A busy start for Askew. In the red zone, another run. And making a move outside now, Angel Copeland. Wrapped up inside the 10. We go 2 back on the biggest play of the opening drive. 3rd and 1. Here's Sparks to pass. He fires incomplete for Chris Godwin. Looked like the check down for Robertson was wide open. Myers hits the field goal from 26 yards out, and the Saints will take over. And we'll see how drive number 2 goes. That's the thing, though, about rushing offenses that kind of bothers me. Like, they ran so well on their opening drive. All it took was one play, really, to ruin the momentum, and then they had to change their approach. It just takes one bad play to throw a rushing offense off their game. Unless you have Lamar Jackson, because he can fix every scenario as Kamara gets a few. There was a time earlier this year, it was like 3rd and long, and the Ravens called a designed run for Jackson, and then they went for it on 4th down, again with Jackson. Like, how do you stop that? You can't. 3rd and 8, little check down now, Kamara's close. And it looks like he is a little bit short on the play. Twice now they've tried to check it down on 3rd down to Kamara. And the Bucs defense still pitching that early shutout. 3-0 Tampa. We're going to start things with a little jet pass. And that's DeMarcus Lodge getting to the outside. Nice start. After a 5-yard pickup. Sparks! There's a big connection. Down to the 48, we have Dawson Knox. Twice now, the tight ends have gotten up the seam for big gains. And now it's Godwin. He will see a lot of Marshawn Lattimore today. There's a good catch. Oddly enough, the pass they broke up was a play where he was covered by Carlton Davis instead. Play fake on 2nd down and complete to a wide open man. O.J. Howard, we're back in business. We had easy victories against the Saints twice this season. Good start today. Sparks on target, nice catch. It is Gabe Morrell inside the 15. He didn't have this huge receiving year, didn't have a major role, but that is a very nice play, 16 yards. Now we go 2 back. Let's see what the call is here. Sparks for Copeland. Oh my! Could have been a pick 6. Wade and Godwin, the 2 receivers, line up right, 2nd and 10. Just a run now and a decent one for a skew, and we're back inside the 10. Not sure about this call here. 3rd and 4. I wouldn't run it here. Godwin is the only receiver being covered by Marshawn Lattimore. Here's Sparks. He fires over the middle. Touchdown! Chris Godwin! Tampa Bay starting strong. They go up 2 scores in the 1st quarter. I knew this was a play call I had to trust. I mean, I built the whole playbook from scratch almost. 10-0. Saints already falling into an early hole, and now we bring some pressure. Make the tackle, Hudson Lumen. Very nice opening play. They'll try Kamara again, and he'll run ahead. Stopped by Tate. This is a pretty key 3rd down. They've got to start converting these. They spread the defense out, though. This team has a lot of targets in their passing game. And here's Brissett over the middle. Michael Thomas. What a catch. I'm going to make an adjustment here. I know that Michael Thomas is going to play a lot in the slot, and I would like to make sure he's always covered by one of our top corners. And in game, you have those coaching adjustments, but they're not in effect if you use the Super Sim slow. They get like turned off or something. So simply, I just want to see who I want to cover him, and I think I'll take the matchup with Sean Murphy-Bunting. There's still Traquan Smith to worry about, though. Another very good receiver. Bouncing forward is Kamara, and that's a gain of 3. Trips for New Orleans. I don't like trip sets in Madden. They make me very uncomfortable. Here is Brissett. Firing outside. Open Traquan Smith. Looked like he was covered by Sean Murphy-Bunting, but really wasn't that covered at all. Guess we're challenging this. Overturned. I didn't see anything there, but didn't have a great angle. Traquan Smith apparently was not in bounds. Nice route, a lot of separation, right foot. Oh, wow. Madden actually had a good sideline call? Wow, they usually just don't have very good like sideline foot tracking in this game, but that is an example of it done right. I love what we did on our last possession, by the way. Sparks to Howard. Nice start to this game. But on our last drive, we were able to give Askew a little rest. Didn't give him like 5 touches again on that possession. Want to make sure we spread out the touches a bit. Don't give him too many carries at an early part of the game especially. Here's Sparks and open. We got running room. Garrison Wade to the 40 of New Orleans. I have really been impressed with his yards after the catch this season. He's been a nice addition to the team. Again in New Orleans territory. Sparks for Howard once again. When Howard's playing well, I like to see some sort of stat, like when Howard has over 70 yards, what's our record? I feel like when he's doing well, we're rolling as an offense. Because there's always been other receivers around him to throw the ball to as well. Like this guy, Chris Godwin, back in the red zone. Do the Bucs just have too many playmakers to handle? Only one team was able to beat our starters this season. It was some fluke game against the Miami Dolphins. Tampa now at the 13-yard line. Askew gets the carry, finds an opening, and gets through to the 5-yard line. Let's finish this drive now. Tampa at the 4. Devontae Strong checks in. Inside, Robertson. Got a little push, but not enough to move the chains. Askew back in. Bunch look. What's the call? Throwing for it. Sparks. End zone. He threw it away. Thought he could have gone back at the end zone to somebody. I'd love to go for it here. Imagine going up 17-0 instead of 13-0. That's all right. Still a great start for Tampa. New Orleans will try this again. They have not been very good on third down. How about this throw and catch? Traquan Smith. They've had a fair amount of nice plays. It's just all situational stuff. Third downs, they haven't converted. First down now, and they go with this double stack formation that has like no plays in it I like. But Traquan Smith breaking free down the sideline. That didn't take long. Tight formation now, and in the zone, Jacoby Brissett. Hand off to Kamara. Good spin. By the way, are we again without... Oh no, Hudson Lumen's down. I was saying though, are we without our abilities right now? Like, I did the generate the lineup thing, even without seeing that comment, because I'm like, I don't want to manually do 22 position flips. So, I don't see any superstars out there for us. Second down, Kamara staying on his feet. And again, it's going to be 3rd and short. 3rd and 1 now for New Orleans. They'll throw for this one. It is caught. Michael Thomas. Alan Redman is in the place of Hudson Lumen now at strong safety. Goal to go New Orleans, complete inside the 5. I think that's the tight end, Peter Kornick. On second down, Brissett completes it to Michael Thomas, and the Saints are on the board. That is not what I wanted to see on this drive. We settled for a couple field goals, and the Saints make it a one-score game. Let's see if our offense can find the end zone again. 13-7, and about 4 minutes to go in the first half, and that is another good catch made by Garrison Wade. Yeah, for whatever reason, our abilities aren't showing up. That is really strange and makes no sense. This one is handed to Askew. There's a lot of room, but he juked backwards in the complete wrong direction. Sparks on first down. Flag on the play. I saw it. Holding Joe Coakley. He took a defender all the way to the ground. He tackled him. Can the Bucs recover from it? Motion and play fake. Good protection for Sparks, who has to check it down. Not good. It doesn't look like we'll try much more on this drive. The holding penalty ruined it. And now on 3rd and 17, probably just an Askew run. And he heads outside, and it looked interesting for a moment. All right, Warren, what's it going to be for punts today? This one is sent. Good punt. I don't care if it's a touchback. I'll take that. The Saints have a chance to take the lead. It feels like we're outplaying them so much, but the scoreboard says otherwise, and that's a first down. Jacoby Brissett on first down, knocked away by Beekman. Brissett on 2nd and 10, underneath, nice wrap up. This should go a long way towards keeping them from scoring again in this half. 37 seconds left, here's Brissett, 3rd and 9, intercepted! He missed his throw, it's Page! Let's go! That said dead-eye accuracy. That also just said in the zone. Is that a visual bug? Are my superstars actually superstars? I don't know, but it said in the zone. I guess we'll see if Sparks ever has dead-eye accuracy. That's just accurate, and Howard gets ahead. Call a timeout. 26 seconds left for Sparks, and that one falls incomplete. I wouldn't mind taking a shot downfield if we get single coverage on Godwin. Wouldn't mind. Draw play. Askew gets us closer. Timeout. How do we handle these last 20 seconds? We still have a timeout. 21-yard line. Sparks. It's caught. Got to use the timeout there, and I would just kick the field goal. Knowing the way Madden handles these things. Oh, no. 16 seconds from the 16. Do you know what you're doing? Lodge. Oh, man. I don't think we can do it. We just ruined it. Wow. I want to see that AI get so much better. They need to fix that. It's been an issue forever. To begin the quarter, we lost the possession here to the weird simming bug. We had 2 negative carries for Askew and just a quick 3 and out. So the Saints take over, and I'm guessing we didn't get a very good punt here from Christian Warren, because we had to punt after a touchback. That'd be punting from the 19-yard line after losing 6 yards, and they had the ball at midfield. I can't go check any stats. When the game gets bugged here, it gets bugged. Maybe it fixes itself after this play, as Traquan Smith has a first down. Play fake. Brissett to the sideline. Yes, it's catch. Handoff. Kamara. Sylvester Seymour on the stop. Thankfully, the rush defense has been much better since the opening drive. But now the pass defense is having their own troubles. Here is Brissett. It's a laser for Traquan Smith, and the Saints are down to the 1. Uh-oh, Kamara right slot. That could be trouble. I don't like this. 1st and goal for Jacoby Brissett. Over the middle! Oh, no! Jerome Page dropped it. We had the interception. They'll try it again. Thomas Slaw right. Brissett spins left. Chase now. He's dropped. Robert Cush and Sylvester Seymour. 3rd and goal, New Orleans. Can we hold them to just a 3? Here's Brissett. It is intercepted! Oh, why'd you take it out of the end zone? It's Redmond who's in for Lumen. That's a great play, but also not a great play at the end. The inexperienced safety makes a mistake. But one heck of a play there to get us the football back. I'm not even sure where the receiver was, actually. Alan Redmond with the pick. I can't believe he took it out of the end zone. So now we have to avoid a safety as we take over. It's a pass for Sparks across the middle. Hello, Dawson Knox. That creates some room, and we run it. Adonis Askew to the outside. Good job by Godwin and Lodge. Blitz sent by New Orleans. We're throwing to the wide open Askew. He makes a move across the 50. Oh my, tripped up. So close to breaking it. I'm pretty sure Marcus Williams made the touchdown saving play. I love the call here. So much open field for a skew, and he was that close to breaking it. Lattimore took a really bad angle. Play fake for Sparks with time wide open. Another nice play. It's Dawson Knox. Again to the air. Here's a strike. That is down to the 1. O.J. Howard. That's 9 catches, 96 yards, nearly his touchdown. Can we punch it in? The Saints couldn't do it. What's our approach going to be? From the 1, Robertson is in! Touchdown, Tampa Bay! That is the lead we were looking for right there. Back to 20-7 if we hit the extra point. Oh, never mind. We're going for 2. That's right. Gabe Morrell to the right. And against the pressure, wide open. Morrell. I don't want to do it right now because we're in the middle of a really intense playoff game, but afterwards I want to talk to you about a couple things I'd like to do on the channel here soon. And so stick around so I can get some feedback from you on that. We'll talk about it after the game. 21-7 and 3 wide for New Orleans. They'll try Kamara. Leonard Merritt's there. Run defense getting better. Probably the Saints' last drive of this quarter, so they're down 14. They'd like to keep it moving. Brissett steps up, and he's going down. Looked like he was handling the pressure pretty well, but I'm guessing nobody got open downfield. A field goal on this drive would give us a 3-score lead. That's got to be the goal. Pass caught. Here's Wade with running room. What is his yard per catch? I feel like everything is like a 7-yard catch and a 10-yard run. Looks like a safety blitz out of New Orleans. Hopefully we're accounting for it. And here's a quick throw. Godwin. One of the biggest downs for this Saints defense. 3rd and 1. We keep it in the air. How about O.J. Howard? 11 receptions on the day. Lodge slot left at the Saints 35. Oh, thought about it. Throw it to Wade. 10 yards. Wow, they are the 3rd best team this year at sacking the quarterback. They're missing Gilbert, one of their best pass rushers. But Tremaine Sullivan, I couldn't tell you which side he lines up on. I haven't noticed him today. There's a 1st down run for Askew. Play fake. Nice pickup by Askew. Deep shot. And oh, broken up by Marshawn Lattimore. I thought Godwin had the touchdown right there. I love taking that shot. 23-yard line. Let's try it again. Sparks. So pressure's there now. 3rd down. I wouldn't try anything too wild here. I'd like to see us at least get 3. Here's a deep drop and a short one. Lodge wrapped up on the play. For a 3-score lead, it's Jason Myers. The kick is good. 24-7. The Saints need a 4th quarter miracle to have a shot in this one. They're down 3 scores. But if they score quickly, that door opens again. 7 and change to go from their own 37-yard line. We'll see a lot of throwing the rest of the way as Brissett hits Thomas. Setting up the screen for Kamara. Here are the blocks. Kamara fighting ahead to the 25. 1st and 10, and now on the slant, Thomas again falling forward. Great drive so far for New Orleans. It's Brissett. Here's pressure now. He's dropped by Leonard Merritt. 3rd and 15. New Orleans can settle for a field goal here. It's Brissett completing it. And they will not get the first down. They got close. They're going for it. They won't kick the 3 here. 4 and change left. Down 17. This is essentially for the game. Brissett to the end zone. And it's intercepted. Devin White. We have picked off Brissett for the 3rd time. The 2nd in the end zone. And that will be what likely sends us to the NFC title game. What a job by this defense. And now trying to run this out. Askew, 11 yards. Handoff again, big opening, 1st down, Adonis Askew. Let's see if he can do it again. Askew only gets 7 this time. We should just take a knee here. I guess it's going to be one more run. And how about a good one to get him over 100 yards on the day? Tampa Bay decisively defeats New Orleans for the 3rd time this season. New Orleans is no match for us anymore. And this game is over. 24-7. We'll see Philly next time in the series. That was a lot of fun. Tyrus Sparks played a great game. The rushing game, they played well. And the defense created big turnovers and came through on the critical downs. Nice day for Tampa. We held them to only 2 of 8 on 3rd down. They had 3 red zone trips and only 1 score. That is really tough to overcome, especially when those should have been touchdowns. They had it at the 1, threw a pick. Had it wherever that last one was and threw a pick. Brissett had some critical mistakes today. And the Bucs really didn't have any major mistakes. Basically that time management issue at the end of the 1st half is all. Tampa and Philly meet next time. I don't think we've seen this team in a little while. Philadelphia's kind of come out of nowhere. Normally it's Dallas we have to worry about from that division. This season, I don't think we played the Eagles, did we? We did not. Here is what the Eagles were able to do this season. They had a good win here against the Chargers, who won a Super Bowl against us. They defeated the Cowboys, who are always tough. The Eagles have Zach Ertz. They also picked up Yannick Ngakoue. One of the very first moves of the series was to sign Yannick Ngakoue, and now he's on Philly, probably still playing at a pretty high level. We'll have to defend him next episode. Looks like recently he's put up decent sack production, nothing elite. Zach Ertz, though, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, Quayshawn Lawson, Daniel Devy. Carson Wentz is now an 83 overall. What are his accuracies like these days? They are solid. Nothing there that looks to be a problem. On the ground, Royce Freeman, Damian Harris. And then Del Harris at receiver. Tremont Langster, Jerome Moore. That's our matchup with a ticket to the Super Bowl on the line. I think we're more talented than this team. I don't think anybody matches our talent right now. I think that we have come a long way in just the past season of the series. But we'll see if it's all that easy. Also facing former Buck Justin Evans. So that is our matchup next time. For some reason, still saying 52 out of 53. But when I signed somebody, it told me I had to cut someone. By the way, it looks like whatever injury Lumen was dealing with was not serious. He is good to go for our next game. And it's our biggest one of the season. Before I wrap up today, just wanted to talk about a thing I wanted to do on the channel here soon. I am looking to do some more kind of experimenting and just some fun one-off ideas, maybe just literally one-off videos or really small mini-series. I'm not looking to do other huge series at the moment. I'd like to, sprinkle in some just random ideas and some fun stuff around a big series like this. And then the Surf, of course, which will be coming out tomorrow. but I want to do a lot of team building centric stuff, whether it be like just rebuilds that are rapid and involve me like taking on some sort of challenge. So if you have anything that you would like to see personally, maybe on an older game or just a challenge on this game, like I think it'd be a lot of fun to do just a quick series or a quick thing on like an undrafted team. Can't draft anybody in the actual NFL draft, can't pick up free agents, just stuff like that. I love different team building ideas, and I'd love to just bring some of that to the channel and have some fun with it. So if there's anything you'd like to see, just let me know in the comments. But in this series, we have the NFC title game coming up next. I cannot wait to see us hopefully get to another Super Bowl in the series and maybe even face Mike Evans if the Houston Texans win their game. But that's all I got for today, everybody. Hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Have a great day.